Scorpio, how you doing, guys? So we're here with your first until the 15th of October. Wow, it's come around quick, right, Scorpio? It's come around quick. They're coming around, I think that's what I'm hearing. They're coming around. Someone's coming over, or to stay, or someone's coming around. So stay with me. Stay with Me by Bananarama, was it? What was her name that was in Bananarama, that left Bananarama and she sung that song? What is that? Who is that? Who is that? Who goes there? I think someone could be coming to stay. Let's see. Or asking you to stay with me. Let's see. Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus from the 1st until the 15th of October. Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Okay, we're going to take those ones. Oh, there's quite a lot. Okay. So we're going to go with the first, second. We're counting numbers. Someone's counting down. It's like counting numbers, counting the times. Do you remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the first time that you fell in love? This is like the first time. For some of you it could be new. It's the first time that I saw your face. Yeah, the first time. That's the song I'm getting. First time that I saw your face. The first time that we come face to face. We had a face off. I think that this person is really thinking how much love is there in this relationship. Now, some of you, this could be friend or foe, okay, or family member. But I'm thinking that it's strange because it's like you or them are either thinking about walking away. It's like I'm really thinking about leaving the past behind. Starting fresh, starting over, starting anew. A lot of you are interested in a Gemini. Okay. But I think that an opportunity came up for you to be back with this person. And I think now that you're possibly thinking about it, but it's kind of like you're thinking about it, but thinking you could well be indicative of a Gemini. I'm getting kind of like, what? What are they trying to say? What are you trying to say, bro? What do you want to start over? You want to start again? You want to start over? I think this other person is just leaving something. You know, they might just be returning back from a holiday or something, or so with their children, or you might be returning back with your children. But someone's returning back. It's like a return of the sender. I think that the moment that you decide to walk off, it's like, oh, that's it, go on, walk off, go on, walk on, with hope, walk on with hope, hope. I'm hearing the name Hope as well. God, I hope so. With love, walk on with love in your heart, walk on, with love in your heart. Well, they're definitely coming to see you, or you are them. They're definitely moving on from something. I think that it's kind of like the feeling I'm getting is the moment someone decides to leave, someone decides to come back. And then the moment that someone else decides to leave, the other person comes back as well, is really what I'm feeling. It's like, where gone? Where you gone? Where you going? Can't know. Come back. It's like, you know. But a lot of you, it's like, I don't care anymore. I'm moved on. I've already moved on. But this could be the other person that's really like thinking, just like, have they moved on or have they not moved on? Because this person's definitely moved on. This person's definitely moved on. So I'm saying that that's you. It's definitely gone on. There's wagwan. But I think they're asking, where have you gone? And I think that this might be a message that they're going to send to you saying, where gone? Where you gone, man? Where you gone? Where have you gone? I've gone off with hope in my heart, Steve. With hope and love in my heart. I've got enough self-respect now that I know. But a lot of you can be interested in a Gemini. And you're really... if you're not got Gemini on your chart and you're interested, I think that that's them that's trying to manifest this new beginning with you. Okay, they're trying to manifest that with you. This could also be Libra. Libra. It's a bit of a straight cut reading, to be honest. It's like straight cut. It's either yes or it's no. What is it? It's either yes or it's a no. What is it? Because at the moment, I really don't know. It's kind of like this person is like backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. That's because I can't seem to tune in, Scorpio. It's like I can't seem to tune in to what it is that you want, you know? But this could be like, let's just let the chips fall as they may. It's fine, you know? Someone's got an idea of just leaving everything behind. Now, that's either the person or just letting it all just go and be with them and, like, try to stabilise the relationship more for some of you. If this is an actual part, well, a family member, like you've got children with them, this is you, like, really trying to work out. Now, some of you could have different people, okay, and you've left the past behind and you're going forward with someone that you could have children with, okay, or another person, and that's the way you're going. You've left the past behind. And this person is also, what I'm kind of feeling is like, don't know whether you've left or whether you're not yet. It's like they're trying to pull you back in. I'm getting a feeling of like pull you, like lure you back in, as if to say, don't leave, don't leave, don't leave. Is the visionary part of what I'm getting. It's like, don't leave, don't leave. And you're like, I'm going, I'm going. It's like tempting. Someone's tempting fate as well, as also what I'm feeling. Tempting fate. It's kind of like a teasing energy for some. It's kind of like, well, I've got someone new. I've left. Or I'm going on holiday and I'm gone. Okay. And this person's kind of like, well, Wagwan. Wagwan, are you not coming with me? So I think that they're probably trying to manifest this back in. This is not for everybody, but I'm kind of seeing it that way. But generally, I think a lot of you are putting love back into a family dynamic as well, is what I'm also feeling. You know, because I think that you've just kind of like left the past go, not them go if it's a family situation. I feel some of you have just let the past go, and whatever that is that kept it all in the mind, and it's like, oh, I just don't know. That would be obviously to do with like home, because eights are like the Eight of Swords and stuff, where you reside at, place, town, home, anything. And then you're like, just, you know, I'm going to get out. I'm going to go out with friends. I'm just going to, you know, move on with the family as well. Some of you are also moving with family. Like you're going to leave a town. That's coming up as well. Like leave. You've left one place to go to another. Like place by place, location by location. Now, if that's not holiday, some of you are considering actually like leaving home and taking your children with you, all your ideas and everything. Just like pack your suitcase, bruv. Pack my suitcase, pack everything. I've got my toothbrush, I've got my thermos, I've got everything, and I'm off. Now this person also then, I feel, wants to talk. They want to talk about if you're going to come and see them, or if they can come with you on this journey, or come with you. Come with you. It's like, stay with me. Stay with me. Don't leave is what I'm also hearing, is don't leave. Don't leave. Yeah. Someone feels like soulmate energy, also family. Someone feels like they don't know what they want. It's like someone feels like they just don't know what they want in life. It's like I'm moving forward, but I'm gonna have to go. I'm just gonna have to go it alone. Is what I'm feeling. It's like, listen, I'm gonna go it alone. That's that. I think I am right along those lines of splitting these into two. is that this is kind of like I'm just gonna go my own way and go your own way. I would rather be alone. For some of you are saying I would rather be alone than what I would be scared of you, or like worried about what was going to happen, or what might happen, or what might not happen. But this can also be like finding so much courage to actually leave a home or leave a house. For some of you could suffer from, or they could, social anxiety, because this would be feeling, this is the rabbit hole when you start to become gifted in certain parts, and you kind of like, well, I now feel completely awoke, and I'm like, where am I in this earth? Where do I belong? Do I belong anywhere? Does anybody else fit in with me? Do I fit in with them? Do I love spending so much time alone on my own? Will I ever find the right person, or the fit, or will this ever come into what is going on with the world? I have questions, but they're answered, but then it just doesn't seem to go anywhere or get anywhere. That's kind of like this, but this is having courage to just go it alone and say, you know what, I'm fine with being alone. If alone, being home alone is what it is, then that's what it is, and that's what I'll be, is alone. But I'll be glad that I made this decision. So some of you, it might be, I'm glad that I made this decision to let the chips fall as they may with the person, or it's I'm glad that I let the chips fall as they may and separated from this person, for some of you, because I am picking it up as two stories already. 15, which is 6, which is still that's courage. That's, this person is having so much courage to persist to do better, persist to do better, which is you, Scorpio. Persist to do better, because they're also headed towards you, because both of these represent 6. So someone could have a life path number 6 possible, because you've got 6, 6, 6. Oh my word, 666. Someone could have Capricorn possible in their chart somewhere, possibly, or there is a life path number 6 somewhere, and it's like it's just seemed to have played out so many times in my life, Steve. This 6 of Cups energy, I've seemed to have gone through this soulmate thing for all my life. All my life. But I think that this is so much to do with that someone is really contemplating on whether this is a friendship or whether this is a loving partnership. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's like there's love here, but this could be separate, like your family stuff and things that you've also got going on. That can also be that. But there's love of a decision that's there, that's kind of like, I have love for you, right? But it could be like friendship for some of you, and then it's like, I don't know where I am. Are we friends? Are we foe? Are we like gonna make a go of things, or do we just like be friends and do things individually, or are we going forward together or apart? I think that's really what you're both contemplating, to be honest, Scorpio. I think you're both probably either one having a discussion about that, and that would be that, or two, it's just not really being discussed properly, because this would be like thinking about, well, is it a friendship or is it not a friendship, or is it more than that? And I feel like it's so this is taking someone out also on a date and going to travel to see them, right? So it's literally travelling, or it's just going to see them to take them out, and then you're like going forward on it, right? But then it depends why this 9 is here, because this is courage in order to open up, and strength in order to persist. But this can also be parts of fearing what's going to happen, what's going to happen if we go on this relationship together. What on earth's going to happen? If this happened before, will it happen again? Will the same dynamics happen again? Will you abandon me again, or will we be separated again? Or for some of you. I think that could also be like Libra. I think you've got some. I think they might have a lot of air in their chart, or you do. And for some of you, it's like, I don't know where I stand really. I don't know. I like standing alone. This person likes standing alone because they feel really good doing it. They feel good. It's like I feel relaxed. Wherever I am, I feel relaxed, right? But some of you, if you're relating this to like narcissism or like gaslighting, then you are. But someone, it could be them that's going through something of trauma that's locked into the subconscious memory, and they can't forget the past. So they're either trying to forget their other person. Do you know what I'm saying? The other person is trying to forget you, or if you've met someone, they've probably experienced where it's been traumatic for them and they really like you, but they're just unsure yet. Do you know? That's really what I'm picking up. I think that this is part of you, of a dynamic that seems to be happening with you karmically as well, and that could be to do with family and things. And I feel also that this is going through your mind, but I think this is also going through theirs. You know, it's a bit like a mirror at the moment. It's like, I think that the person, whoever you've got in your mind, is really trying to get over something that's going on with them. Now, that could be someone that they've been with, and that split up. They split up, and it was very traumatic for them to let go of it, you know, and they probably played out a very long cycle with somebody, and then all of a sudden it's took them a long time to get over, to find courage. It could be Leo, a lot of courage to get over that kind of conditioning, because this is conditioning. Okay, so whatever trauma that was that's affected them, I think this is now possibly affecting this timeline between the 1st and the 15th, where they're very unsure of what's going to happen yet, you know, because a lot of it does feel to me like it's a new person, but like a friend, but like friends with benefits. But that doesn't have to be sexual. That can be just like friends of going out and trying to like support, because this is a support. Yeah, thank you. So I think I'm kind of getting there. This is a support. Someone supporting this person here. So this could be family, right? Or this person loves the job that they do, like me. I love doing this, you know. But there's also someone around you that's very good support, because they see you as a very good influence in their life, like a very good influence, and you're very influential and you raise people's spirits. And this person is seeing you here, eye line, see you in this timeline of someone that's very supportive and that can help them overcome this. Okay, it's something's overcome them, if you like. It's the becoming, the change. It can be like feminine, masculine, becoming. That's why I started writing the blog a long time ago. Becoming the change was a cycle between feminine and masculinity, of twin flame soulmate stuff. Going through my journey for 8 years. Right, with wow, five soulmates, I think, spiritual connections, if you like. But yeah, I think there's a lot of things in the air that need clearing up for a lot of you. Like I think also within family, for you or them, where something's gone on and they're just probably hit Saturn going direct, and it's like, oh 1919 on the clock. Oh, right, now I've now just had to pay attention to this. I've had to pay attention to it now. That I've got no choice, where I have to pay attention to it. It's a bit like the swapping of energy, if you like. I think there's different swaps of energy is really what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like one party has swapped something with their family dynamic, and it seems to have flipped the script over, and this person's had a bit of a rude awakening, if you like, a rude awakening. And then it's now calmed down for them, and they're now coming to like realization, because this is coming into awareness. someone's coming into realization of like, oh yeah, I'm I'm probably not, I'm like a really strong person, but I need to find myself again after this energy shift, right? So this is not the people. You can relate it to yourself, but the energy is really around like, something's happened now. I've like had a rude awakening, and now I realized like what I've got is important. You know, what is most important to me is the stability of whatever's happening here is the stability, and it happens to be this also, this stable person that's also, I think you're helping them and they're helping you. Do you know? It's like a support system that you have. Now that can be at work, right? But I think that there is also someone that relies on you and you rely on them as like feeding energy to and from one another, but it's not like a dynamic. It's more like I'm pulling stuff from your that's why I do the subconscious memory calls, but the subconscious and the triggered response of awareness of your soul's journey, you know, your soul's path and journey, all stems from finding it within the subconscious to trigger it off to find where that is. And then when you don't have to do it, you don't run into so many dynamics in your life, because really your soul's took on that much of a lesson that your mind starts to follow. Mind, body, soul. Okay, when it starts to work in tandem, that's when, because you've triggered so much stuff off of family, you've triggered them off and they're annoyed you and you've annoyed them, right? And then you end up like just going through the rabbit hole of life, right? Realizing that you're different than everybody else and everybody else is different than you. No one else is really different. We're just all different, right? Different folks for different strokes. What are you, Willis? Right? What are you talking about, Willis? Someone said, what are you talking about, bruv? Listen, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Sorry, what was that noise? Well, that was strange. Something just made a noise. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Willis? That freaked me out. What on earth was that noise? Sorry, but that was really weird, Scorpio. Something just made a noise. So it's like, what was that? It could be like, what's that? What was that? What are you talking about? What? You leaving? What are you leaving for? We've only just begun to live. White lace and promises, a kiss for luck and we're on our way. It's only just begun. Yeah, something's only just begun. Well, I'm going cold for that one. Something has just begun. And I'm thinking it's like a friendship for some of you, but like a supportive friendship. But I think that you still love this person for some of you. Like there's love there. But I'm kind of also feeling for a lot of you separation of energy, like different stories that are going to come over this reading. So to get right into the depth of it, this is just a general overview that I use for YouTube. But to get right into the meat and the grits of the whole thing, that's where we go to Patreon or Vimeo. Vimeo this is the weekly, 1st to the 15th, bi-weekly folder. Patreon gives you access to the whole lot. But we look into your partner. That seems to really be happening. Is what's going on with them in their life. The whole dynamic of how they're thinking and they're feeling. And I try to work it out if it's involving you or if it's really just involving their family or something that they've got going on, of a dynamic of what's happening with them karmically, and then how that you can work those energies around working it out, you know. But I do go into that. So we clarify these for a reading for you, and sometimes the same cards come out for them, and that'll let me know, yeah, that's probably them, and that's how you're interacting or not, you know. But we look into their situation a lot deeper as well. So the reading normally goes on for about 30 to 40 minutes, sometimes depending if it's a quick, if it's not, it's there. But we look into that, okay, guys? So you do have access to Patreon still. You can join for everything. But all of the links are below. If you want a personal reading, all of the prices and everything that's all been updated, just send me an email. I can also do a different reading. Just send me an email, okay? All right, guys, everything's provided below. Thank you so much. Can you hit the bell for me? That really does help. Hit the bell, subscribe, and all that kind of stuff like button. But the bell really does help. Okay, guys, and I will hopefully catch you again very soon during October with different readings. All right, guys, thanks very much, and I will catch you again soon. Peace.